Hi guys, this is Blue from ThePalFormat, and I've got Emily with me, and we're going to be playing through, or doing a let's play, or a playing now of Bioshock Infinite. I love this game. Em actually hasn't had the chance to witness it in all its glory, so this gives us a great opportunity. You looking forward to it?
Definitely.
Definitely. Right, let's get it. Yeah, overwrite my reason over say, oh, I want to complete this again so badly. I'm so hardcore. I'm just gonna. No, I'm not really. I'm just gonna go on medium because I know I'll live. I'm gonna cheat my way out of this. I tried playing 1999 mode like a couple of days ago, and I thought, yeah, I'm fine. I died within like a second of getting the weapon.
I've heard it's beast.
I got the because you get a weapon at the beginning, like a spinny blade thing, and it was just awful. I think I ran out in the corner and they just beat me to death with them. It's like, what? When I first did it, I played it through on hard mode and completed it. So I just got 1999.
I've purposely not watched any playthroughs or anything, so this is literally first time.
Are you afraid of God?
No,
All this is amazing.
I'm afraid of you.
That's one thing I love about these games. Like, they're all like quotes, hence why I've got the tattoo, you know. They're all absolute amazing quotes.
Are you going to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing?
One thing to remember with these, look, they don't even torture you. They just by like
But I do expect you
attitude
to do all
just
the
know
rowing.
what to do. They just give you the gun and just don't pay any attention to you.
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing?
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
One does not undertake an
Ignored.
experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do.
No,
You're
Rick.
never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does. There's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Talking riddles. They're just so that these two characters are just amazing. Great way of starting up the game because you don't have a clue about anything. But even at this point, they just expect you to get out. They don't tell you to get out. And then when they sail off again, they just carry on talking in third party.
Shall
That
we tell him when we'll be returning? We might give him some comfort.
Is that something we can agree on?
Hey! Somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
They've just left you.
yeah, and like I love it because if you play it on the PC, I mean I had to go on good friends one, and it looks so much nicer. But even on the PlayStation 3, it's quite smooth. It's quite nice. I love it. It's a very beautiful game. I mean, the water doesn't look as good as the first game, which is really bad. Like Bioshock 1 has better water than Bioshock 3 in
I
essence.
suppose water was the main aspect though.
Yeah, they got a whole team though to develop the water for Bioshock 1. So yeah.
Excuse me. It's Booker DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me?
I love this. Look.
Good luck with that, pal.
I'm not washing my sins away. But it's
Is anyone here? Hello?
storytelling. This is amazing. Like, yeah, the way the story's told in this, just I never expected it to be this good. If you know what I mean. Like, it just all flows perfectly, and you don't even realise that you've actually advanced that much in the game. It's the only game as well recently that I've proper just come back and actually played. Ooh, a hand.
Shit.
Honestly, if you was in this room right now looking at this body, yeah, and I said, Em, I'll give you a tenner if you take the bag off and kiss him, would you?
No.
Wouldn't you?
No.
He's quite pretty.
He's covered in blood.
Ah. It'll be fine. Just
Get AIDS.
you don't know. You don't know if he's got that. It's a risk. All right, fine. I'll put it up to 30 quid.
Yeah,
just for the risk format. But yeah, I mean, oh come on.
Oh, that was on that bit of paper.
Yeah, it was a little bit. It was a little bit like annoying that it was a case of it tells you there, but I guess beginning the game they don't want to get you stuck that quickly. Emily, pardon you.
Sorry.
But like this is the saying about the game being pretty at this stage. After these doors have opened and you're able to go in and everything's happened, it's so pretty when you just kind of lift. But you'll see what I mean. Open sesame. Right, fine, in your own time. So, did you play through Bioshock 1 and 2?
I've seen it being played, but I've not actually played it myself. It's more one of those things that I like the story and I'd love for it to be like a movie.
Ah,
But
right.
I can't see myself actually playing it. I don't think I've got the patience.
Alright.
I don't know if I'm the only person. If you guys watching are fans of the Bioshock games and you played 1 and 2, comment below and just tell me what you think of this. But when I was playing Bioshock 1 and 2, I was quite scared of them. Like, I remember I was playing Bioshock 2, and one of the big things I remember about it, I was running out of ammo, I was so conserved on ammo because I was playing it on hard mode, and then I had a very small amount of life, and I remember just hiding in this freezer room, and you would just hear this like splicer hitting the wall with a pipe going up and find you, and that terrified me. Really weird though, like how a game like that scared me, which I don't think was meant to be as scary as a game, and then games that went to be scary, like the Silent Hill games, just make me laugh. Yeah, here we go. It's after this, but the game just turns pretty straight away. Look.
Like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
What, the lift that goes sideways too?
Yeah. Oh, great glass elevator.
The great glass elevator. Wait, are we talking about Tim Burton or are we talking about the old one?
Old one.
Yeah, that's
Original.
good. That's good. I'm happy about that. Makes me happy to think that.
Is it Gene Wilder?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Gene, John, Paul, Gautier,
Full coat.
Paco Rabanne, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Off subject. I do think they need to make something like this.
I think they wanted to at one point, but I guess Ken Levine, the director of it, just sees that these are a film, really. It's just so pretty. Like, I mean, I can't justify enough how nice the PC version looks. So different though, like a complete different tone to Bioshock 1 and 2. I was expecting this to be a bit scary like them, but it's really not. But it's all about the storytelling with this one, whereas I think them ones were about the gameplay and its looks.
I get what you mean about how it's so pretty. Like 1 and 2 were just so sinister right from the get-go.
Yeah. No, what with number 1 you're starting plane crash.
Yeah.
Look at a bit of card and the plane melting in the, well, sinking in the sea. Let's bust out of this. Get out. Been given the reins. I mean, like, just when I first came into this game, I did just go walk around looking at the signs, really let myself sink into the world, because that's what you need to do with this game. And I think when The Last of Us comes out as well, I'll do the same, because in its own way, it's pretty. It's gonna be bloody creepy, I know that much. I'll just kind of show you some of the things I got immersed in. I was reading all these, like the future of the land, the future of our city, and you just look at it and you know, oh wow, who's this? You know, what's this all about? And you find yourself just getting compelled to find out what's going on. Yeah, I'm not
Did
gonna...
you just take contributions?
I was just about to say, yeah. Although I got compelled, I must admit, I took any opportunity to take the money. I kind of, the first time I played it, though, I was scared to take it. I kind of took it, like, looking around, making sure there was no guards who'd come and get you, thinking it was like Skyrim. But there doesn't seem to be any, you know, repercussions for taking their money, apart from
Going to hell.
yeah, maybe, maybe, yeah. We'll see. Oh, right, no more money. Oh yeah, no, there is. There's more.
Attention to detail as well.
In what sense? Like just.
Flowers on the floor, everything, like the reflections.
Do you know what? It's funny you say that. I've never. We can't see ourselves. But yeah, like. I was actually about to say how in this one I love the fact it's so different because you know, when you play as Jack, I think his name is in the first one, or whatever his name is, it's the case of he's not got an image. You can see him once in a photo or whatnot. In this, you do get to see Booker quite a lot.
We'll see till Judgment Day. Best keep such questions to myself, unless I want to get made.
And the fashion senses in this are amazing. I love the fashion senses. And there's nothing that's left unexplained. Like most people, when it finishes, they get confused. But then when you think about it, it's all been explained on a slate for you. You just got to think about it.
And to our prophet, Father Thompson, we recommit.
I just love how everyone's slowly walking through the water and praying. Everyone's all moving forward, though.
And lo, is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be watered clean before our prophet, our founders, and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
They're all looking at
I'm
me.
just looking to pass through.
Hey, I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord.
I love as well about this game that it never feels linear. It never makes you feel like you're on rails. You can do whatever you want, however you want.
And sisters,
You know, the beginning bit's a bit linear, but after that it really does just go wild. Open up.
I think that's why I'm not prepared to play it
Who's
myself.
there? Who's
Because I
there?
like games that completely just push you in a direction.
Yeah, you like to
What
be
do you
guided.
want?
I mean, it does guide you, but it's so subtle about it. That's what I mean. Like the playgrounds
Told
are
you.
massive.
Not gonna do it. Go away.
Mr. DeWitt!
Again, this just sounds silly, but it's just such a I know it's all done on like a mesh. It's all done on a background. It's not actually 3D rendered, but it looks pretty. Just even that little scene. But the colour swaps, like that's dark palette. This is a light palette. If you're an artist, you kind of look at it and think, wow. Amazing on like art leading and direction.
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
Granted a sword of gold.
Need to find a landmark and figure out where the hell
It's nice to see such a bright game.
Yeah, not enough of them about anymore, is there?
better love the air.
Too many games are focusing themselves on being dark colours, and I think that's where this is really made itself alone. Just a beautiful, like a good game, because they have, you know, Ken Levine's really pulled away from this whole greys and everything, and just gone for a very bright coloured game.
Alright.
No, I'm gonna give myself some life back. And I like how it's not straight away action. It's slowly, just tells you what this world is. You know, welcomes you, and then kind of punches you in the face. But it welcomes you all to be in there. I mean, when I play through, I mean, I'll take it slow so you can appreciate the things that I did, because I found these little bits out as I was playing through it. But I mean, these two,
I know, Mr. Russell.
they've got their own like characteristics. You know, they're a couple who are subtly in love and obviously dating and whatnot. You can tell it just as you walk past. Subtle conversations, dress sense. Yeah, and it's even the dress sense. I mean, look at these guys. Style. Mr. Hot Dog Man, I am taking your hot dog and I'm going to run away.
Perfect day for the celebration.
People, on the holy forgiveness of our dear Lady Comstock, our beloved mother of forgiveness.
I haven't actually ever looked. What's his newspaper actually say? Can you read it? Columbia, I don't know. I guess you can't. Yeah, look at these horses like, as well. Camouflage. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, you got.
It's Latin. It means
Pigeons. The boards all read. So like shops and that, when they close, they float off. That's an awesome idea. I know, it's such a cool idea.
Hire an artist, my dear fellow. They are a temperamental and unreliable.
Again, it's a bit. It breaks the like the whole being able to raid anything does break the atmosphere. It's like just being able to go into someone's till and take money and nothing happen. You know, it feels like there should be a guard who comes up and bollocks you, to say the least. Taking that bread, hell. I mean, believe it or not, this bit here is so much closed. Like, eventually you can end up going in all of these shops and stuff, and like using them as flanking ways. But
so you can go back on yourself.
Kind of. It leads you back, and then you get an opening. Like it'll be all opened up, and it's really hard to explain. He looks like Hitman 47, Agent 47. Tell it's a very religious thing though. Very big stabbing religion. And stop leading people out of the Sodom below. A miracle child is born, the future of the city is secured.
But it was the miracle child, the lamb, that is the future of our city. For the prophet has said that she is the tower will lead the son of
So is the lamb someone specific?
Yes. The lamb is a very important part of it. You know, the whole point of the game is get the girl, pay off the debt. Is what he keeps saying. The lamb is the girl, and the girl is who he has to bring back to pay off his debt.
Raffle and fair.
But you don't know what the debt is. It hasn't told you like anything to do with the debt or whatnot. I mean, again, another shop we can just walk into. Take his cake. Health is full. Turn his radio off. Or not. It's interactive. I like it. That was the point I was trying to prove there. You've got these as well, little stories that were really strange. I'll show you this one. No need to show you the others, but they're just like stories of the town. They're quite funny. I thought they were really funny, like well done. Made me laugh. Just so weird. Such a bizarre. It's such a bizarre little thing, but it adds. I mean, the pictures are really important to the story. Well, I personally feel they are. I feel they really give it that bit more depth that you look for in it. Singers.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the girls patriotically.
No, I don't want to give money for that. You're not having my money. Again, like you got these, they were in the previous game.
One man goes into the waters of baptism, a different man comes out, born again. But who is that man who lies submerged? Perhaps that swimmer is both sinner and saint, until he is revealed unto the eyes of man.
It's all the advertisements that gets me. I just think it's all really fun and, you know, quite innocent. I mean, it's quite nice to say. It doesn't throw you into the action, so you get a chance to actually appreciate the world.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt. Telegram for you, sir.
King.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Tess.
Yeah, you've got these as well. I'll see where you can use the telescope to have a look around. Again, just have a good look at the sea. Major though. So yeah.
Well, good day to you, sir.
Hello.
The devil's kiss, just telling you like the powers and stuff.
A man could hoist a 1-ton stallion straight into the air. Would you believe me?
So like here, if you want to, you can use this as your tutorial part. It's so subtle of a tutorial, but it's all like teaching the different powers you're going to get. So like for example, I'll just show you this one, this mini game you can play. Hit the devil 3 times. It just teaches you how to use that power and stiff it. Okay. But look, I lift her up. But yeah, that power throws people in the air. So yeah, you can just come away from that. And again, the same thing. Use your shotgun, shoot things. You don't really get anything for it. It just teaches you the different bits. Such a subtle learning curve, though. But to progress, you got your first power. And you see your first handyman. It's obviously going to be a part of the future game.
You look so sad.
Sad. When you're that strong, what's...
You've got a salt machine to fill your salts as well. Yeah, so there's a lot going on at once, but yeah, you go over to this lady.
Have you ever lost a penny to a vending machine? With just a whisper, they're all ears.
Drink out of her boot.
No, drink out of a cup. What?
Look at the shape of the cup. It's like her boot.
Oh, is it? Do you know what? I've never noticed it.
Trust me, you know.
Yeah, trust you. Yeah, maybe. I love these little tutorials. It just reminds me of the Go Compare Man if you're in England.
What the hell was that?
I guess so. Probably, yeah, that's quite cool. I've never noticed that. Thanks for pointing that out. Projectograph. Oh, it just basically does the same thing. So, yeah, you just get to use your power first time, makes robot stuff.
Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford, your spot at the Rapid
This
awaits.
bit here is one of
Don't
my
know why I
absolute
didn't
favourite bits.
recognize you before. Odd. Always good to have gentlemen of your caliber.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through. Heads.
Or tails.
Heads. Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose it is.
Clothes on the back as well.
What was the point in that?
Believe it or not, at this stage, you're not meant to know because the Latisse people are really weird and they'll pop up and do these kind of things. But it's really massive part of the game. Without knowing, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna say anything else than that, but it's really strange how it comes up at the end of the game almost.
I think you've got like a remember a lot of the little things.
Look at that.
No, the game's so good at doing it. You eventually, because you remember that moment because it's such a random moment. You kind of think, well, why did that happen? So you remember it, and then like they'll do a few more like that, and you'll just think every time they come up, I'm going to keep them in mind because they're weird. And you know the little things, it helps you remember, and then you know when you play it and you get to the end, it's all it's all a case of like it just becomes so important. Hint at another power in the game, but not the power you get. It's quite cool. Songbird. But yeah, look at the hand. Like, you just got your power equipped. Every random things will happen to his hands, and it's really quite cool.
Although it's really bright and pretty and everything, it still seems like it's quite creepy.
Weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's weird how they do it. Yeah, so how do they know he's bad and no one's actually noticed? Because you think at this point you're really subtle. No one knows you apart from them two people, the Latisse twins who have seen you. They brought you here on that boat. They're up here now by doing heads and tails. Like, what the hell? But it's all really cool. Like, all massive part of it.
This is it. This is it.
So yeah, just try and speed this along so you guys can get to see some of the action. Right, okay. So guys, this is going to be the end of episode 1. Reason being is, if the next bit it takes longer than how much we've got left for the video, but please, we're going to film up episode 2 and get that up as fast as possible, so tune in for that. And please subscribe if you like the video, like it, and comment below if you've got any feedback for us. This is Blue and
Emma.
We're signing